Welcome to our 8th transmission together. Today I'm going to transmit light codes for knowing truth. It's closely connected to our former 7 transmissions. So today we will dive deeper into what is truth and how can we use our discernment to really find what is truth for us individually and collectively. So join me now as we step into this space of deep inner knowing and allowance for the heart to guide us to what truth is for us. So take a deep breath. Open your crown chakra to receive the highest, purest frequencies of love and of light, of clarity, and of truth, what that feels like. That is the key, what truth feels like. Not what someone tells you, not even what someone you highly regard and trust tells you, but your inner navigation system that guides you into feeling in your body. Really feeling what resonates as truth and what does not seem right to you somehow. So here comes a few light codes to set the stage for us. Hiana shiama ikisho oho miakao a liaratianto o shiakao hiana iekesho. Shao hiama iko o mia shiaka inoria tantiata oko miaka. So feel into this reality that you are participating in. Can you see that most of what you believe in is something that is taught to you? It's something that you, at some point in your life, probably very, very early in your life, just like a computer has downloads of software, you have had downloads of software, belief systems that the society around you, your parents, school systems, friends, boyfriends, girlfriends, anyone around you, government, authority, police, books, lyrics, songs, everything is a download into your system. The thing is that all of these external stimulations are not per se the truth. They are belief systems. They are something outside of yourself that you either have the choice to take in and own as your own truth because it reflects something in you that feels good, feels right, or you can choose to just observe it and say, okay, so this is an option, this is an opportunity, but I am free to choose if I want to take it in as my truth or not. The thing is, in this matrix that we are living in, have been living in, this third dimensional reality is thought-based, and it has all of these dynamics that has kept us, many of us, kept us from realizing that there is a choice, that all of these floating belief systems that are varied and very different in many parts of the world, when we compare them to each other, some are very similar and some are very different. All the same, they are part of a huge, vast library of opportunities that we have the choice to take in as truth or not, But when they are presented to us, they come in a form where they seem like we have to accept them. This is part of the polarity game in this dimension. The game of 3D, where the ego rules, where the thought is very, very strong, and we are often distracted to not be in our hearts, because if we were in our hearts, then we would recognize that a lot of these truths that are presented to us are not really truths. They're only opportunities to make choices. They are only options. They are only one version of the truth. So let these insights fall into your system now, and just let them brew there for a little while so you can feel into it. Feel into these insights. We're invited to look at this as a very fun game that we're all playing. Because if we get into too much seriousness, there will be a lot of bitterness and anger. When we, after many, many years of holding on so rigidly to these belief systems, eventually realize that we had choice along the way. But we weren't even capable of making those choices because we were young when they were downloaded into us. And the better knowing of both our parents and society, it's not that anyone wanted to give us illusions or give us wrong information. It's more that no one, or very few, have used their free will and realized that there is choice with everything that is presented to us. So this is why these energies that are flowing in through my vessel now and towards you into your fields are inviting you to smile and to get into this playfulness, these playful energies, where you can see that, wow, I was actually playing a game and I didn't really understand the rules of this game. And because I didn't understand the rules and dynamics of this game, I have ended up holding rigidly and fiercely onto belief systems that don't really resonate with my truth, with my heart, with my being, with what I feel is best for humanity, what is best for me, what is for my highest potential to come out, what is for every other person's highest good. So, because I believed in something outside of myself that was presented to me and I took it in as my own, I have now used many, many years and a lot of energy, and also kept my potential from being fruitful, from being fulfilled. And for that I have a lot of feelings that come up now that I need to process and heal within myself, so that I am able now to make more space within me to really feel what is my truth. These are the insights that each individual eventually will have to go through and to process. As this huge paradigm that we have been in, this huge game, this huge design, the human 3D design based on polarity, is about to dissolve, is dissolving. Hianya shawa o kiama I chao o kiarale la tenta o oko shiapa antieke o shomiakawa. So yes, you are fully allowed to process and deal with the emotions that come up when you feel that all of the truths that you have internalized and held as your own and truly given your life to and based all of your life choices to, it's okay to have all of these emotions that come up when you realize something new, when you realize a new truth, if you realize a new truth. So allow yourself to be human, to feel all of the emotions that come up. And it's easy to want to project all of these emotions out there. Blame someone, blame something, because it might be quite hard and challenging to own it yourself, to bear it yourself. Allow yourself to feel these feelings. However, know that this is part of the game. This is part of the whole design. And eventually, the responsibility lies within you. Because there was always free choice. There was always free choice for how to respond. You may all have been in very challenging situations where something was more or less forced upon you. And that is also okay. There is no one to blame. It's more the inner response to something external. That is what is important. So even if you are quite constricted and you are in a situation where there doesn't seem to be much free will or choice, you always hold this golden gift inside that within you, you have full integrity, you have full responsibility, you have full possibility to own everything. And you can choose what response you want to have to any and everything that is presented to you. Even if you're forced to do something else. Hia miasho o nyaraka tiatento shokoto miakaya. Injo yatai ila tiachekanta tetralarto o mokika inahiene ikosho himaike ita. Hansho hia ike insho ho miaka iko I hashiana I alarati o komiaka. So when you get to this point where you start asking questions and asking questions about what is true and what is not, know that truth is so flexible. Truth depends on perspective. It depends on whether you see it from above, from below, from a north side, south side, east side, west side. You can see it from all of these different angles, and what someone holds from one perspective can be completely incomprehensible for the person that looks at it from the opposite perspective. And yet both is true. Both are right from where they're standing. And this invites in an openness and flexibility into our bodies, that what we thought was just one thing can be many, and truth changes. So this openness that we are invited to bring in allows us to have different opinions, still living side by side, and it also allows us to change our belief systems. To change it and find new truths as often as we wish. And this is the path that humanity is walking right now. Old belief systems, old design, old truths, old paradigms are just falling away, and new truths are to be found underneath. Hiania sho o miakaria toloroto shiaka mieki ya shiaka. Inshao yaki itaya ti iloroko shiapa intaya shawaho miaka. So I leave you in this space now to integrate what has been shown to you and to work with these codes to prepare your body, to prepare your mind for a shift from being in the head, thinking that your consciousness is connected to the mind, and then letting it drop down into your heart, where there are no illusions, and the information will be more and more clear when you look at it from your heart, through your heart. So whatever is presented to you now, in the following days and weeks, let it run through, let it flush through your heart space, and feel into the essence of it, feel into the energy of what is presented. Go through all of your old belief systems, everything that you have thought to be true, and make an opening for flexibility, for seeing something with completely new eyes. And remember that there is no need to blame, there is no need to judge. Allow your space to be filled with freedom, to use your free will, to choose, to decide for yourself what resonates with you and what doesn't. And leave out all shame, guilt, or any inclination to separate yourself from anyone or anything, and know that integration is what we're doing now. We're integrating all that has been lying in the dark, not visible to us, not understandable to us. When everything comes into the light, it's possible to accept everything for what it is and then integrate. This is a quite profound process though, so allow yourself the space and time to heal, to process, to rest in these insights and everything that comes with it. Hiana shia paya kena hia oro liata shia kawa ina ye kosho nia pa ya te ka ilo ya kashia tawa ina maiki chawa. I'm sending you much love, strength and light, clarity to stand in your own integrity and light, in your own power in the days and weeks and months to come. Be brave, be loving and kind and compassionate, and then you will flow through this process with ease and grace. Thank you for sharing this space with me, and I will see you again very soon.